Hey RBC, another sweet week to gather together as a body and worship the risen Savior Jesus. Man, we need that every week. With everything going on in the world, everything going on in our hearts, it is so important for us to gather together and be reminded of what's really true and what really matters in this life. And that is that Jesus is risen from the dead and that judgment is coming. And we want to celebrate what Jesus has done and reach out to those who don't yet know Him. Well, one thing that stood out from Sunday was from Spencer's message. He described saving faith in three ways with three different aspects to it. The first was a head knowledge. It was information. The second is heart agreement with that head information. And the third was a personal entrustment involving our will and our commitment. And I thought that illustration he used was really helpful about his trip to California, right? If he wants to go to California, he needs three things. One, he's got to have the head knowledge. He's got to know that buying a plane ticket is necessary to go to California. The second thing is he's got to purchase a ticket. And thirdly, he's got to rely on the airplane. He's got to actually get on the plane to go, right? And so if he shows up to the airport but doesn't have a ticket, he's not going to go on that trip. Thirdly, if he buys a ticket but doesn't have that third aspect to it, doesn't actually show up to the airport, he's not going to go on the trip either. And that really is such a great illustration of what is required with saving faith. We've got to know the truth. We've got to embrace the truth with our heart and with our will as well. And I thought this was so helpful, one, just for personal assurance to know, yeah, I really am a Christian. I know the truth about what Jesus has done for me. I agree with that truth and believe it for myself. And it also shows up in my commitment, in my will, in what I do and how I live. And that's a great way to even encourage others with what saving faith really is.